This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Salt cedars were discussed at the Board of County Commissioners meeting on Tuesday.
There was somebody just speaking a minute ago about Muslims in general. There's a lot of Muslims that don't do those activities. There's a lot of salt cedar apparently that doesn't do what people think either. And what do people think? Mostly what people think is what another person thought. If you dig into that committee that just has completed this enormous report, you'll find that rather than going out and seeking information on their own, they found somebody else up in the northern part of the state who had a list of plants that were good and bad according to someone's opinion. I found online an article that I think you all should read. It's fascinating. It's not, doesn't seem terribly biased because what it does is shows that a lot of the things said about the salt cedar are not necessarily the truth. Stop and think about it for a minute. If I drop some change down here on the floor, does any of you think you could tell me how much change there was there? Of course not. So how does anyone know 160-foot long tap root into the ground from a salt cedar tree? I thought about it. The only way you can do that is you got to dig a 160-foot hole next to it and get somebody, a geologist with their little paintbrushes and brush it off till you find the end of that taproot and put a measurement. Now, am I going to get the time that I lost while you guys were questioning me?
Would someone like to give up the 3 minutes for Dan to continue? Thank you, ma'am.
I'll make this brief. This is an article called "The Thirsty Tree, Confronting the Invasive Salt Cedar in American Southwest" by Melissa L. Lamberton. It's a very good and very interesting article. It really doesn't address our issues because it addresses riparian issues. I had to look the word up. Riparian means either riverside or lakeside at the edges of water bodies. But nonetheless, this whole attack on the salt cedar seems to have begun along the Colorado River basin, and some very famous names here have discovered that not necessarily true.
The Board of County Commissioners spoke about the official Goodwill Ambassador of Pahrump, Andre Butch Harper, who passed away in February.
Item number 14 is for possible action, discussion, and deliberation to purchase a plaque for Butch Harper to be placed at the Chief Tacoma Cemetery.
Motion to approve.
On the record.
Motion to approve.
Second. And
I
this,
have a
again,
motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
aye.
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 Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Hey, well, all right, sir. Here we go.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
This is a local bidding auction only. Lots of furniture, lots of tools. For furniture, I have like a nice brown sectional sofa, ET center, dresser, a large table with 4 leaves and 6 chairs, in case you're doing a lot of holiday dinners. Nice big table for you.
Great for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. A corner cabinet, ET center, full bedroom suite. So lots of nice furniture.
Tell me about some of these coins that you have over here, and of course, you have some jewelry here.
Yes, there are some coins in this sale. I mean, typically we save all the big gold and silver for our online sales, but there is some wheat pennies in here, some ballistic rolls, some casino tokens, some stuff like that in the sale, and lots of jewelry, some cameos, a bunch of sterling silver rings. Actually, pretty good selection this weekend of sterling silver rings.
Leather jackets, plates?
There is a little bit of everything. 6 or 7 leather jackets, a bunch of collector's plates like Gone with the Wind, lots of tools to sell too. We have at least maybe a dozen or more craftsman tool lots, whether they be complete socket sets, complete wrench sets, complete screwdriver sets, and of course there's some power tools, some auto body tools, auto paint tools, but quite a bit of tools in this sale also.
How can people find out more?
Take a look online. It's at www.auctionnv.com, or give us a call here at 751-4867.
Where are you at?
800 Market Street. It's one street past the hospital, just off Highway 372. And again, we're packed from wall to wall, art glass, wall decor, home decor, all kinds of different unique new things for gifts for the holidays, vintage Hot Wheels, and again, lots and lots of old glass, Pyrex, ruby glass, tangerine glass. So quite a bit of the antiques in the auction too.
Great for gift giving. You can preview all day Friday and then a little bit before the auction on Saturday, right?
That is absolutely correct. So preview is all day Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The auction starts at 10 a.m. Saturday. Doors open at 9 o'clock. Come in, get that 1 hour preview, and get a good seat for the auction.
It's called Truvada, a once-a-day pill that, if taken consistently, offers more than 95% protection against the AIDS virus. Truvada began as a drug to treat AIDS patients. It attacks the virus and slows its progression. In 2012, the FDA approved it for what doctors called PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, as in prophylactic, which is another name for a condom. It's not a replacement for the condom at all. It doesn't offer 100% protection from HIV and offers none against other sexually transmitted diseases like syphilis, which is on the rise. The annual USO Show will be held this Sunday. This fundraiser supports our Veterans Food Bank.
Our annual USO Show is happening on Sunday, November 22nd at 3 p.m. at the Nugget.
So what are we expecting at the show?
We're expecting to have singing and dancing, and we have a guitar this year.
Oh, what's a guitar for?
We have a performer,
Oh, really? Who's that?
Chuck Ross.
So that's going to be fantastic. It's live performance.
Live performance.
Is this a fundraiser?
Yes, it's a fundraiser for our Veterans Food Pantry.
All right, and that's right there at the VFW post on Homestead Road. People can donate all the time, but hopefully this fundraiser will bring in some good amount of funds.
Good amount of funds that will help us throughout the year. This is our one main fundraiser besides the food drives that we have periodically during the year.
How can people buy tickets?
They can buy tickets at the VFW. They can also buy them at the chamber and from myself. And they can call 775-419-7857. And we'll be having raffles and a silent auction.
How much are they?
The tickets are $15 pre-sale and $20 at the door.
After this break, we'll have weekend sports and news across Nevada.